Hello and welcome to or welcome back to the channel. My name is Emily M. Parr, and in today's practice, I will be guiding you through a gentle Hatha flow. Finding a comfortable seated position at the top of your mat, closing your eyes, letting your palms face upwards, tuning into your breath. Leaving the palms facing upwards, inhaling divine inspiration for your practice today. And exhale, melting away any pain, soreness, or tension in the body. Softening the face, softening the shoulders and the belly, and lengthening your inhales and extending your exhales. Fully breathing in and fully breathing out, letting the belly fully expand. And just noticing where in the body you can soften a little bit more, calling your awareness to the present moment. Entering a state of perpetual now, focusing solely on the feeling right here, right now. Tuning into your senses, noticing what you feel, can taste, smell, hear, and touch. Imagine a glowing golden light swirling around your third eye space in between your brows. Taking a deep inhale, breathing it into the body, and exhale, allowing it to expand all the way around you as you inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. Cancel, clear, and delete any obstacles, challenges, or distractions to your path today. Bringing the arms up and overhead, right hand to left knee. Left arm props you up with an inhale in your seated twist. Exhaling through the belly, letting the rib cage fully expand. Ensuring that the arm is pressed against your rib cage to sit up a little bit taller, looking over your shoulder, detoxing the internal organs. Beginning to inhale the arms up overhead and exhale to the other side. Imagining creating more space in the rib cage for courage, releasing any worries or concerns as you exhale fully into the belly. Observing the thoughts that come up here and imagining the ones that do not serve you floating away just like a cloud. Inhaling the arms up overhead, exhale planting the hands down to the ground, connecting yourself to the earth. Lengthening the spine, lifting the chest on your inhale, and exhale relaxing your belly over your thighs. Thanking Gaia, Mother Earth, for supporting and grounding your nervous system in this moment. Blessing every phase, every season, and trusting the universal law of perpetual transformation. Walking your hands back towards your knees, sitting up tall, bring the chin to the chest and rock the neck and head from side to side, releasing any pain or tension in the neck from any places, people, or things, while keeping your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhaling the arms up overhead and exhale palms to the ground as you shift forward to your tabletop. Pushing your weight back to downward facing dog, looking towards your feet and feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. Trying to bring your heels closer to the ground and keeping your shoulders in alignment with your ears. Bending your left knee and keeping your right leg straight. And feeling that stretch from the hamstring down behind the knees into the calves and into the heels, and alternating to the other side, bending the right knee and keeping the left leg straight. Feeling that stretch all the way down that left leg. Drawing your right foot forward and left foot forward to forward fold. Swaying gently from side to side, hanging out here, releasing any tension in the spine for our first somatic release of the practice. You can let the arms be loose or hold on to opposite elbows or even nod the head yes or no, Maybe even bobbing up and down a little bit to release any tension in the spine. If it feels jammed up at all, this is a great way to release some of that soreness, especially if you are in a position where you sit for most of the day. Letting go of the day, letting go of that tension. Slowly bringing yourself up to mountain pose or to rise, maybe even moving the neck and head a few times to reset side to side. Feeling the earth firmly beneath your toes. Inhaling and exhaling, big dramatic movements of the shoulders, making big circles back. Inhaling the shoulders up and exhaling them down. Keep moving. Bending the knees as you drop those shoulders down, making that movement a little bit more dramatic. Big exhales. Keep going. And then jumping and shaking to release the day. Moving from side to side, shaking out the hands, shaking out the shoulders, the hips, feeling that release of tension, using big dramatic breaths. Shaking vigorously, letting go of the day, letting go of your doubts, your worries, your frustrations, your irritations. And then start swaying the arms and the body, twisting from side to side. Imagining that golden glowing light starting to grow bigger as a ball of energy all the way around your auric field. As the arms and the body twist more and more, that ball of energy grows larger and larger with protection, with divine guidance, with peace and assurance. As you start to slow things down, anchoring this light. Bringing it down for 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center and opening your eyes, rolling those shoulders back, coming back to the space, just noticing the shift that you've created from those somatic movements. Let's step to the top of the mat and inhale the arms to the sky, palms together. And with your exhale, stepping back to the sides of your mat, bringing your feet in alignment with the corners, raising the arms all the way up to your star pose. Palms are outstretched, fingers are outstretched, breathing in your star power. Coming into another somatic release, chopping the hands through the legs as the index fingers come together. With a big inhale, rise. Big exhale, releasing irritation, frustration, or anger, letting it go, cutting through any karmic cords or ties that do not serve your highest timeline. Deep inhale, all the way up. Keep going, letting go, and then coming back down to the ground, coming into your twist. Right arm to your left leg as your left arm reaches to the sky, draping the belly over that left leg. Feeling that stretch in the posterior chain. And then coming over to the opposite side. Raising right arm to the sky as you drape the belly over to your right leg. On your exhale, starting to bring yourself back to the top of your mat. With your left foot forward, right foot faces the back edge, coming to your warrior 2. With your left palm facing up, right palm facing down. Shoulders down away from your ears. Hips facing the same direction as your right foot. Breathing in your courage, your discernment, and your strength. And then reaching up into the sky, dripping that energy down into the heart space, integrating it to the rest of the body as you reverse the warrior, taking that right arm to your back. Lifting the chest to the sky, making sure the knee is in alignment with that left ankle. As you shift forward to Trikonasana, your triangle pose. Turning the hips to the sky. Left palm in front of left wrist, right arm to the sky. And try to keep the arms in a straight line. pressing your elbow against that left knee for support or using a block. Coming all the way back up to your star pose and shifting over to the opposite side. And again, being mindful in your warrior two that your right knee is in alignment with your right ankle and never drawing the knee over the ankle. Breathing in new hope, an increase in self-belief, feeling that divine golden energy moving through the palm as you reverse the warrior, breathing it into the rest of the body. Reaching back into the sky, feeling the stretch down the side of your body. Deep inhale. Exhale, shifting the weight forward, coming to Trikonasana. And again, you can place a block in front of that knee for support or place the elbow against it, creating length all the way down from the shoulder into the hip, into the leg. Shifting your weight to the top of your mat, both feet face forward, lowering your right knee down. Start to bring your left ankle behind the right knee as you come to pigeon pose, squaring off your hips with an inhale, and exhale, lowering down to the ground in sleeping pigeon. Avoiding leaning to one side, again keeping both those hips squared down, breathing into that left hip with patience, with grace, and with forgiveness, forgiving yourself for any moments where you may not have loved or respected yourself to the fullest. Resting into the knowing that it is safe to trust yourself to make good decisions as you are making good decisions right now. Beginning to come back up to pigeon, curling your right toes under, sending your left leg to three-legged dog, and shaking the leg out as you come to downward dog. Coming over to the opposite side, creating an L shape with your right leg, right knee behind right wrist, walking that left foot back, squaring off the hips with an inhale, exhale, lowering down to the right side, integrating those deeper layers of self-trust that you are creating here. Melting away any soreness with your breath, listening deeply to your body. Lengthening your inhale and extending your exhale. Beginning to peel yourself off the ground back to your pigeon pose. Curling the left toes under, sending your right leg to the sky, shaking out the leg, and lowering down to downward dog, pushing the weight to the back of the mat. Looking forward at your hands, slowly bringing yourself down to your knees, lowering your body all the way down to your belly. Relaxing the lower body, extend the right arm straight down, palm faces the ground, bringing your left leg up and over the right, drawing your left arm to the back. Turning the left hip to the sky and left side of the chest to the sky as you relax that left foot on the ground, pressing the right ear and right shoulder to the ground, stretching that right side and decompressing the spine. Releasing that pressure from the shoulder, from the hip, and from the spine with every inhale and every exhale. Relaxing deeper and deeper. Beginning to bring yourself back to center and taking your time coming over to the opposite side, sliding your right hand underneath your right shoulder, left ear down, right leg goes behind the bottom left, wrapping the right arm around to the back. Imagine melting away any external pressures or projections that do not empower you, trusting that you do enough, that you are enough, and that everything is unfolding according to divine timing. On your next exhale, beginning to bring yourself back to center, sliding the hands forward, elbows under shoulders to your Sphinx pose. Taking deep belly breaths all the way in, and exhale completely, letting the belly expand into the ground. Relaxing the lower back and the glutes, clearing the gut of any inflammation or disturbances, and improving the gut-brain connection for mental clarity, for deeper acceptance, and overall ease. Shifting into a quad stretch, bending your right knee, taking your left hand in towards the right elbow. Wrap the right arm around, catching the foot, and press the hip flexor and quad into the floor. Maybe even bringing yourself down to the ground, relaxing the head, drawing the foot towards the glute. And again, digging deep, feeling that deep pressure underneath the hip and the quad, releasing any tension, and then coming back to center, moving over to the left side. Again, making sure that the hip flexor and the quad is pressed deeply into the ground, letting go of any tension or tightness, creating more space to run, to jump, to climb, and to play as you settle into this position with patience and with a deeper breath. On your exhale, letting go of your foot and shifting the hands in alignment with the chest to upward facing dog. Exhaling to your child's pose, bringing the knees as wide as the mat, pressing your third eye space into the floor, bringing your glutes down towards your heels, lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck, and exhaling deeply into the belly. Staying present and observing whatever emotions or thoughts that may come up here. Remember that attachment is the root of all suffering, but surrender is the root of liberation. Inhaling a little more love and exhaling a little less grief, a little less sadness, a little less pain. As you come out of your child's pose, bringing yourself forward to a seated position, and then extending your legs out in front of you, finding the middle of your mat. Drawing your right knee into your chest, planting the right foot on the outside of the left thigh into your half Lord of Fishes pose or seated spinal twist as you bring the left elbow on the inside of that right knee, twisting, looking over your right shoulder and pressing that arm against your spine, sitting up even taller than you see me here. Twisting, relaxing those shoulders down, relaxing that belly, and feeling that deep stretch in the inner thighs. Beginning to bring your arms over to your foot, either reaching for the knee and the foot, or you can bring the knee and the foot into your elbows, cradling the leg, digging the glute into the ground to release the tension in the fascia around the glute. This is especially great if you've been doing a lot of glute-focused exercise. Here, if you have a strap, you can use it behind the foot, or simply take your hands behind the foot or the calf, drawing the leg up to the sky, relaxing your shoulders down, deep hamstring stretch as you flex the toes and point, flex and point. Circle the ankle around in one direction, and then the other way, bringing it closer to your face, and exhale, folding forward. Starting to come over to the other side, drawing the knee into chest, right elbow on the outside of that left knee, propping yourself up with an inhale, and exhale, twisting deeply. Noticing where you can soften a little bit more in the body with your breath. Inhaling the arms up overhead, and then exhaling, cradling the leg, rocking it from side to side, digging the glute deep into the ground, feeling that release of tension in the fascia. And preparing to extend the leg, whether it's using your hands to extend the leg or using a strap, pointing the toes and flexing, point and flex, point and flex. Circle the ankle around in one direction, even though I didn't seem to show it here, and then the other way, holding the leg and then folding forward. Staying in your forward fold, draping the belly over the thighs, lengthening your spine on your inhale, and exhale, melting down. Slowly bringing yourself back to the center of your mat, into your Bukasana butterfly pose. Soles of the feet kiss together, sitting tall. Exhale, using your elbows to move the knees apart, folding forward. Anchoring deeper transformation in the mind, the body, and the spirit that you have created here throughout this practice. Deep inhale. And exhale, coming back to seated position. Bringing your left hand to your right knee, stretching your right arm up and overhead, trying to sit up as tall as possible, breathing down that right side of the body. Beginning to draw the hand over to the opposite side, breathing down the side body. And again, try to sit up as tall as possible, keeping the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Almost imagining there's a wall behind you, or even using a wall if you have one available. Slowly coming back to butterfly, extending both legs out to your wide leg forward fold, reaching for opposite toes or ankles as you lengthen the spine on your inhale. And exhale, melting forward, maybe even bringing the head towards the ground. Clearing creative blockages, soreness, and tension as you draw yourself back up, sliding the legs to the top of your mat. And finding the middle of your mat, coming down to your back. Moving into fish pose, take your hands underneath your thighs, head to the ground, and then bringing your elbows into the floor, pressing your chest and head up, lengthening your neck, taking deep inhales and full exhales. All the way in and out. A few more times. Once more. As you slowly lower down, bringing your knees into chest, rocking around in a circle, massaging your spine, feeling that clearing in the throat, in the neck, and clearing the spine of any lingering tension. Need to lower your legs down and expanding your arms out to the sides, coming to your final resting pose, your corpse pose, your final Shavasana. At this time, you may skip ahead to the number on the screen or settle in, focusing on gratitude and self-reflection for these last few moments of peace, quiet, and stillness, allowing yourself to rest, receive, and integrate the codes of new DNA that you've created here from all of your movement, hard work, and devotion. Beginning to draw awareness back to your body, making light movements in the fingers and the toes as you inhale the arms up overhead and exhale, sighing out. Starting to bring yourself over to your right side in fetal position, taking your time. And then bringing yourself up to seated position at the top of your mat when you're ready. Anchoring the shift that you have created here in your mind, body, and spirit as you inhale the arms up overhead, exhale palms together at prayer at heart center. I hope you feel lighter and brighter and grounded after this practice. From my heart to yours, namaste. Before you go, please make sure to subscribe, comment, and like to support the channel and be notified on weekly self-development videos. Until next time, stay golden.